Okay. Oh, I need my tablet. 1 second. I'll be right here. Hi. How y'all doing tonight? Crooked in the chair. Hi, Bonnie. And there. First, hello tonight. How is everybody doing? Chair is not comfortable. I did not check that out ahead of time, but it's my only option. Hi, Chu. How are you tonight? Welcome. Good to see you. Let's see if I can put the chat up on my tablet so I can read all the things and stuff. We're doing all right. It's a little warm. Yesterday was hot. It's not as humid today, but we keep going west, and that helps a lot. But we had quite a bit of really pleasant weather. I mean, all the way up until about yesterday, it was really quite cool, considering not the normal what we were. I mean, I was expecting it to be in the 90s and the hundreds most of the time. Honestly, there's Jeff. He's got some 90s and hundreds at home. They can be there while we're gone, and then hopefully when we get home, they'll go away too. So, um, how is Miss Rose doing? Who am I? Who are you asking that? Miss Rose. Oh, what do we have up there? What did I miss? Didn't miss any. Ooh, going everywhere. That's really strange now. Of course it did that. Oh, mom. Mom's good. She's over there hanging out. How you doing, Ma? Thumbs up. So I have to find my chat. Come on, chat. Where are you? Chat. Does anybody want to guess where we are? Just got another sale. Oh, good. Good to have you back. You have to turn down your thing because you're hearing me already, otherwise it'll echo for everybody. So, speaking of turning down volumes, now I got the chat. There's Miss Kristen. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Sorry, I was like, oh no, I totally spaced asking Kristen if she could come. Yes, Miss Kathy, we are, as a matter of fact. Surprise, surprise. We will be home tomorrow. So, I mean, we're getting there. We're just chugging right back along, did a U-turn back at the coast and coming right back over again. So we've got to visit some really fun things in the meantime. Let's see, we were on Tuesday night, we were in North Carolina. So we've been down the coast, got to see several lighthouses, couple museums, an aquarium. Not many antique stores out there on those string of islands on the Outer Banks, honestly. Not a big surprise anyway. But we survived all the ferries, made it across, made it to all of our predetermined hotel destinations all the way across. And tomorrow we'll be heading back in to home. So, yep, we are in Kansas tonight. So, and with that being said, we were doing antique stores and stuff that we were able to stop at started again somewhere around Saturday and Sunday, Monday-ish, kind of. And the one really cool place that I took a lot of video, so I'm going to have to make a good long video for you all, was we went to Replacements. Was it Replacements Limited, which is that big online presence that's their home warehouse, showroom, museum, everything is in Greensboro, North Carolina. If you ever have a chance to go there, it's amazing. You will see some furniture display cases that you will never see anywhere ever again. They don't make things like that. This man had such really good forethought, vision for what he wanted for his company, and saved some just spectacular pieces of furniture for displaying things. And an amazing showroom. We got to do a walking tour through a whole bunch of their stacks, which, they're, I don't know, like 20, 30 feet ceilings. It's amazing. It was, yeah, the entire warehouse was 8 foot tall field long, which was, I mean, they had a big showroom and then they had 3 warehouses connected that did all this stuff. Really cool stuff. So I took a lot of video while we were there because they have a section that has museum quality pieces of things you'll just never see anywhere else. They do specialize obviously in China, but they've branched out a little bit. They have quite a bit of other things in crystal and sterling, and then they've got a lot of odds and ends as well. So really gorgeous stuff there. And then we've been able to do lots of different stops along the way. You got to stop every couple hours, find something to walk around at for a while. Some are great, some are hits, some are misses. And I mean, our car is filling up. So, I mean, we must be finding some good stuff along the way. I have pulled, let's see, I pulled 2 boxes and a couple bags. And I'm hoping that hi, Geneva, good to see you. That I have a good random assortment of some of the things. Because what's starting to happen is as we bring things to the car, I just top off a box and then put the next one in and top off that box. So there's a lot of things that are starting to get mixed together as to where they came from originally. So, regardless, we're here. We got to stop at 2 places today, hoping to do a couple tomorrow, some of our favorites on the way back home to break up our day there as well. And I think that's the majority of the update for us and where we are. I am combining, let's see, last week's, 2 weeks ago, and this week's invoice will all be combined through PayPal invoicing. I will do estimated shipping through Pirate Ship. And I also have a mid-mod show that's going to be this next weekend. So we get home Wednesday night, we unload the car, reload the car, set up Friday, show Saturday. So if you pay between there, if I even can get out invoices by then, which I have no clue if I will be able to, nothing will be shipped out for sure until probably after Monday. It may be Sunday until I even get out the invoices, honestly, because it's going to take a little bit to get all those moving parts organized when we get home. So that's kind of the plan. So thank you for your grace and patience with that. I love being able to do the on the road where you guys get to see my finds as we pick them up. And therefore, it takes a little bit of patience for me to get the invoices done when we get back. Kristen is popping in. I'm assuming that she is going to be modding again for us tonight. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. I have a box. It's kind of fun because I have stuff Mark Gale, I have stuff Mark Marcy, I have stuff Mark Kristen, I have stuff Mark Steven, I have stuff Mark Barb. It's really fun to be able to pick up stuff that other people collect and are looking for as we go, because obviously not everybody is able to be every place that we're able to stop at. And if it's only one little thing, halfway across the country, I'm glad to bring it back for you. So again, if you have something you're specifically looking for, please send me an email, a text message, message me on Instagram, any of those ways to get to me. And that would be, I could put you on my list, because as we all know, I have a Blinko list for who I call when we go there. So hi, Sherry, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I much appreciate it. I mean, I would be doing it really slow if it were just me tonight. So I appreciate it so much. Okay, so everything will have a starting offer price. And if more than one person comes in, it will go through once, twice sold. So everyone has a chance to make an offer and counter an offer. Otherwise, if no one else is coming in, we will just consider it sold, mark it in the chat, and put you down for it. I do have a few things that have quantities available, not as many as normal. Kristen will be appreciative of. And we'll just jump in. But first of all, I want to be able to let you know I still have 12 of these available for anybody who missed last Tuesday. These are a stocking stuffer, little Merry Christmas box. And this particular one, I have 12 left. They are $2 each. And it is the catcher for men's shaving, like an apron. What do they call that? A cape, like they use at the haircut place. It has two little suction cups. You can put it up onto the mirror, and then it'll catch things. I mean, even if you're trimming up your own, we all have to trim up a few things occasionally that get missed from a haircut. And they are $2 each. Come in that fun little box. So if anybody wants a stocking stuffer, just put stocking stuffer in the chat. I have 12 available. And then we'll get going on the next thing. What did Becky? One more for you? Sure, Miss Bonnie. Let me use a pen. It'll be easier to read tonight. Cape, stocking, ING. For Bonnie. You got it, Bonnie. Thank you. And I don't know, he's just a cute little Santa. It'll be fun for a white elephant gift. A fun thing to put together with something else, a whole shaving kit or grooming kit. If you have some young gentlemen in your life that need something like that, I'll put together. So, okay. Ready? First off, I have two of these. So we're going to show them one at a time. They will be $6 start each. I'm going to go, I have no idea. We're going to guess this is going to be about 16 inches tall. $6 start. This one is made out of I would say a sweater. It's been stuffed. It's definitely a knit. And then someone has hand sewn on the eyes, the whiskers, the nose. If you push him just the right direction, he can stand up. He does not have any beans or anything like that to weigh him down, but he's in browns, the ecru or tan eyes. Definitely fall colors. I wish they'd put a tail on. That would have been cute to little embellishment on the back. So that is the first choice. And the second choice, same style cat, but this one is done with some sort of a polyester kind of style fabric. Again, they're stuffed about the same height, virtually the same height. And squish them. Also in the browns with the off-white nose and whiskers. Buttons have been applied. And looks like this one was finished with a piece of felt on the bottom. And this one looks like there was finished with a second piece of, it's really hard to see that, of the knit was put over the bottom there. Be a great use if they were using sweaters. This would be a great use for the sleeves to be making a little critter. And they're actually, each one's kind of each direction. This guy's kind of sitting this way and this one's sitting the other way. So, stuffed cats on the choice. I did this, so we're down to, we have 11 of those left. Got it. These will be a $4 choice, $4 start. I have two of the brown available. These are jointed little teddy bears. Arms, legs, all jointed. The brown has navy, was going to say it's not cobalt. It's navy. Little satin bow. They are made by Thai. 1992, Thai Incorporated. So they can stand, they can sit. I would say they're about 8 inches tall. So, like, if you're thinking average Beanie Baby kind of size, Beanie Bear, that's about the height of them. I have 2 in the brown available, and they have felt, yeah, felt on the paws. And I have 2 in white with a red ribbon. Same deal, all jointed, all the limbs. It's like the old fashioned with the head. Oh, the head is too. The old fashioned looking teddy bear. There's a tush tag, 1992 Thai, made. I don't think they're made in the USA. All new materials, polyester fiber. And they're manufactured in China, but they do have all rights reserved. They came out of Illinois. 92. These guys are, good grief, they're 33 years old. These little teddy bears. They don't look a day over 25. So 4 teddy bears available in the choice. I believe that is the easy, non-breakable portion of the evening to start with. So next, we're just going to dig in the box. And I'm not sure what'll be, I mean, I know what's in there, but I don't know what order it's coming out in. $6 start. And this, I would probably put this around 12 or 15 in if we didn't have this little crack right here. It has not been repaired. It does not crack, hasn't cracked all the way through, but it does have a hairline crack. It does not show up. Well, it does show up on the back. Boy, you can see it on the camera. It has not, it's not gone up to here. It hasn't gone all the way through. This piece isn't loose or anything. It's just got a start of a crack. But super cute little angels, double switch plate. Made in Japan, 1956. And I think there's another company name on here too. I gotta break out the cheaters. See what I can find. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to probably put a little bit of super glue on the back side, and then that would hold it, and hopefully it wouldn't, crack any further. Now it says something original, but I can't make out the company name above that. Honestly, I'd need another magnifying, a second additional one, but. 2 little angels, one in pink, one in blue with stars. And I mean, 1956. So we're looking at what, 45 and 25, so 60, 70, almost 70 years old. One crack's not bad at 70 years old, right? Okay, next up, this guy is adorable. He will be a $12 start. Now, this does stand. It has a flat bottom to it, but it also has a hanger. We have, the company is Bethany Lane Designs, right there on the sticker. And he is a newer piece made to look like the vintage Halloween. So we have the stacked jack-o'-lantern with a pumpkin, whatever this adorable little guy is who looks very concerned. He's holding a star, has glitter, he has wings, he's got all the stuff. Got a nice little that crepe paper collar, and then a little cone hat that's meant to look like newspaper print. The ornament portion is, it's plastic. It's not just like a raffia. So it is little sturdier. But like I said, he can stand up just like so, and he's about a little over 8 inches tall. This is ceramic, I believe, all the way up to the body of the little orange guy, and then everything else has been applied from there. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. This was a $12 start, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. We might have missed a digit there, Miss Kristen. And to make sure that that's what we're all talking about. That's what this guy is. Sorry. Okay, perfect. I love his face. Um, this was a booth that I kept looking around and around and around in, and they just had one-offs of some vintage Halloween and fall items. But there's a few places where you're like, oh, I like that. Do they have any more of those? I'd take more of those. So sorry, Nancy. All right, cool. Well, we call that for Nancy. I love this guy. It's a good get. Good choice. I'm gonna call him pumpkin ornament. Perfect. Okay. Next up, this will be an $8 start. I have a vintage book. Let me find the copyright quick for us. Oh, it was on there. 1904. So 121 years old. This is The Affair at the Inn. It has black and orange printed on the front cover. Looks like we have multiple authors. There's a fun little car on the back as well. It is over an inch thick and 220 pages. And it says an account of events were supposed to have happened. So it's kind of something along the lines of a fictitious story that's been filled in, looks like. There is the copyright date, and there are multiple. Thank you, Marilyn. Multiple black and white on the slick. What do they call these? The plates of photographs. Other photographs. They were printed, obviously. There, I'm saying there's multiple, and now I'm going, are there any more than, is there more than one? Aha, yes, here's another one. I'll show you another one quick. So here's another one towards the back. So there are pictures kind of throughout the story as well. Published. Yeah, I don't have a city on it, but you got it, Marilyn. Is the book at 8? The Inn book. I wish I had time to go through. There was one location we went to, they just have shelves and shelves and shelves of books. You need like a flashlight, a chair, and an air conditioning unit to follow you down the aisles to see what they had. We get back this direction and we have some more time to do something like that, just to check out the books, because they had so much. And he said he was getting, I think he's still getting some more in. Well, this one is not, this one is still attached. So that'll be what that is. I will take that off later. We have a pontil on the bottom here. Kind of looks like, I would say, akin to a nappy, kind of a heart-shaped handled dish. A little more, it's not like Christmas green, it's a little more forest green. This would be a $8 start. Is the applied handle. I think we're looking at about 6 by 7. and about 2.5 inches deep. A nice little bowl for putting little candies in. It'd be good on like a coffee table to put little somethings in. Or those glass candies, that would be really fun too. Hi, Mitch. Good to see you. Oh yeah, all sorts. Oh yeah, you could serve in it as well. It'd be great to put. I mean, sugar packets, butter thingies, anything you wanted to put on table as well. So it's a very pretty color green. I am picky about my greens. I like them more like a forest green, and I like them more of a teal green. And this qualifies in a little bit more of a foresty, darker Christmas kind of color. And it looks like a heart. So that's always a bonus. We'll pass on that guy for now. And I didn't unwrap a whole bunch of stuff because I don't have a lot of space. So we're just going to go a little bit at a time. Oh, this is a really cute little guy. $6 start. I can't get that little string off, which is smart. I like to knot my tags like that because then, people can't switch them. Just a cute little handmade, little like a creamer. And boy, wouldn't that look cute with some milk in it for a tea? Got a clear applied handle. It's about 3 inches tall and probably about 4 inches with the handle, and about 2.5 inches the other direction. Just a sweet little hand blown piece. I do not know who made it. It is in good condition. It is. It's just a little sweet little one. It's some thinner glass too. Definitely thinner than the edge of the piece before. Now, this I would call almost, it's like a brighter Christmas green towards an olive, and there is the difference between those two colors. This has got a little more blue in it, a little darker. There's my Miss Kathleen. How are you tonight? How are you doing? Oh yeah, I mean you could do I had something that I got for my niece. Too many details. Regardless. Anyway, wedding present coming up. Something that she liked, and I found one without a lid. I thought, oh, that'd be great to make it into a little pin cushion or something like that. And that little creamer would be cute for something like that as well. Toothpick holder, cotton swabs in the bathroom, brushes on your art table, anything like that. I know. Kathleen and I get together every Monday, and it's so hard when each of us are out of town, alternating times, and then we miss each other. It's always hard when you're out of your routine. Okay, next up, I have, a bottle brush tray even would be super cute too. This is going to be a $24 start, please. It's probably, I would guess this guy probably would be somewhere between 32 to 38, at least at a glass show. This is a pretty dark Christmas green. It was labeled Pilgrim. I do not know if it's Pilgrim or not because several of these companies made these hand blown animals. It has a polished and ground bottom, little swirl on the top, and I'd say almost 4 inches tall, about 4 inches long, and about 2.5 inches deep. And the farther away, it looks much darker in color. But let's see. I'm going to put something white behind it. That kind of helps. Doesn't really help. Right there. We can kind of see that green. There it is in his head. What color the glass is. Apparently, I was on a green kick at this store because that's what colors come out so far. Oh, M is in at 24. That's a good one. Snails are quite popular right now. And the swirl. The swirl is just what makes that one. Where they twisted the glass like that. Made it look really great. All right. Anybody else want to be in? It'll need to be 25 or higher. Otherwise, it's going to M. This is the green snail. Counting you down. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It does kind of look like that. You're right. Last call. I'm going to take off this one while we're waiting. Thank you so much. Now I got a different color. I would say this is more in that persimmon orange kind of color. My mom's gonna get mad at me. I don't, when she sees my card, we don't see everything everybody gets. But I gotta pick some stuff. I gotta bring you guys some stuff. You can, Anita. Let me put you down for that. I'm gonna go right here. And let me think of that quick. The start for this for Kristen needs to be at $18, please. I'll let you call it what you want. It is a picture style. And while I write this down for Anita and the angel switch plate cover. That was at 6. And that is for G66, Anita. I got to get all your names on there so I can make sure that I got the right one. Not that I'm going to mix you up with anyone, but now that I got all the words, we're good. Again, right. That's what I thought. It's a really unique shape. We have a pontil here on the bottom. It has a ribbed I wouldn't say rib. I would say a kind of a paneled optic. But you can feel it on the inside. But whatever they also did when they pushed this in, there is an optic on the outside edge of this. A clear applied handle. This is about, I would say, 5 inches tall, about 4 inches across. 3.5 inches this direction. Hi, Miss Patsy. Thank you. For real. Why I went ahead and picked it up was because of the shape of it. Let's see. Are we having any other than the sticker goo? I am not seeing any glow in this color. It does. It kind of the coffee pot or a mid-mod kind of shape as well is also what it reminds me of. It's got a tiny little spout right here. It kind of goes a little bit more amber in the cup of the top portion, but sweet little picture. So we can count that down for Miss Patsy. I'm sorry, what? M was in? Oh, I missed it. Sorry, guys. I'll let Kristen. Oh, that's a great, Kathy. That's a great descriptive word. I'm going to let Kristen do her job because we were in Eastern time zone yesterday morning when we left. So my brain is still a little bit behind. I did miss it. Thank you, Kristen. I was, so I got to sleep in a little bit when I got up at 8:30 this morning. It felt like 9:30, so that was great. It was good to have a little extra time to get ready this morning. Sorry, Em, I apologize. And this is going to be the orange corset picture. Because that is the perfect descriptive word for it. I agree. Perfect. Yeah. All right, that goes over there. That goes over there. Those two are available. Well, let's see what's next. While she finishes counting that down. Oh. Well, this one, once Kristen is ready, you're all going to have to trust me. There are I have a pair of these. One rolled out of the box. I do remember occasionally you have to stop fast in the car. And that box was it was closed, but it rolled, and then one of the pieces fell out. But it just kind of rolled downhill to the bottom of the car. No harm, no foul. It should be just fine. But okay, come on now. What am I missing? What did I see that? You are so welcome, Miss Patsy. I'm gonna check these out quick because I didn't have my black light at the time. This is a pair of candlestick holders. They are in a bright amber color. There is the opening. The start on this will be let's do $9 for the pair. It's like there's a little bit of roughness right on the edge here, and it's not solid on the bottom section. So the bottom section is a little bit lighter glass. You can kind of see how this is lighter because it's hollow, and then where the candle would go is a little bit lighter, and then this is the darker color. These are about 2 inches tall, about 3 inches across, and I would guess that we're close to close to 8 ounces just for one of them. I do have a pair of them. Mom is in the house. Looks like I'm going to refresh my comments because I have lost all my comments over here, and I know I'm getting other ones. Let's go back. Yay! I see it again. So, and as I say often, they are not candle holder. They're candlestick holders. I always say it wrong. Barb always corrects me. I say they're candlesticks. She's like, they're not candlesticks, they're candlestick holders because they hold the candlesticks. But cute little kind of lifesaver-ish in design. So if anybody else would like to challenge Mom on these, otherwise we can count that down for Mom. I know. We're all laughing at you. Or with you, I guess would be the other thing. What we'll do is we'll just put these probably right in Mom's box, and then we'll have to figure out how to and all right, that's the yellow. Got it. Perfect. Thanks, Ma. Yep. Okay. All right. I am going to bring these, even though they're a little Christmassy, because we could they could hang anywhere. I know. Right, Kathy. Well, when you go to the stores, you can just buy me lunch or something tomorrow, right? Okay. These are going to be a toys. I have to find out. Kristen, I'm gonna say we should just do these one at a time. Oh, let me. I would be wise to save them for 12 days of Christmas, but here I am. I'm offering these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 choices, Kristen. What would you prefer? I will defer to you for simplicity purposes. I'm pretty sure that, we might have two of each. Maybe I can offer them one pattern at a time. Yeah, that's what's looking like shaping up here. If that works for you. And then I will tell you, what do I need to tell you? I need to tell you how much the start is going to be. I think these need to start at $4 each. So they're going to start at $4 each. I have 12 total. We're going to offer them two at a time and count each of them down, because otherwise we'll have just way too many choices, because we all know, Kristen, more than everybody else, how good I am at making multiple choices so confusing. So I'm going to start out with checking to see if anybody glows, just so I'm aware. And if it has a little yellow in it, the yellow kind of gives off a little bit of a glow. And I am testing with I think I have a 395 is what happened to get in my bag this time. You might not have seen these yet, guys. Okay, we're going to start with this choice. These are, I'm guessing they're mass produced, but they're super cute little glass icicles. I have two. We have cobalt to red to a clear with yellow and orange dots, a little bit of teal, back to blue, and at the top. They each have a gold tone cord, approximately, let's say 4.5 inches long. And now they're not identical, but they are the same colorway. You can kind of see where we have a little bit of difference in height there. And there's the other end. But $4 each, choice of one or two, and whoever wants to be in gets first choice on how many they get. I think that's about as simplified as we can make it. So we'll call this colorway clear dot, clear with dots. So that, are we all gonna, we're all gonna wait and see what I bring up. Next choice. So these have a little bit thinner cord. This is the cobalt spiral. So we have teal to yellow, this cobalt with white spiral, yellow, red, teal. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was also thinking they look a little bit like a lighthouse, but they're not exactly the right direction for that. I would think that they would be a little bit heavy too, for too heavy for earrings, and probably even too heavy for a pendant. But so this will be the blue spiral choice. Next up, next choice, or next start. We're going to call these clear spiral. These have the blue to the clear with the oranges and the yellow, and then orange and blue and clear at the top. And again, there's a little bit of the yellow. Not on this one. That one really doesn't glow. Yeah, I would say we're pretty much in the no glow zone. Again, about 4.5 inches long on the icicles. So this will be the clear spiral color choice. Next, this one has a little bit, let's just call this one mushroom because that's what it reminds me of. We have the red with the white dot, and that'll help us with the qualifiers. We have cobalt to teal with a little mushroomy red with the dots, white, clear spiral. That is a more simple spiral of just the orange down to the blue with the teal again at the bottom. Oh, that'd be fun. They would be neat on like a wind chime, but I would be hesitant because they are glass, but they would make a neat sound. Okay, this one we're just going to call this one blue. This has clear to red to blue. It's a little bit different blue. This is the cobalt blue. And this one's a little more transparent. And then we have teal, white with red polka dots, teal, and clear. And I know Kristen's like, she is madly typing for me tonight. Thank you, Kristen. I'm like trying to figure out what else could we do with these? We could have, oh, I know why they remind me of a shell too. Those really long, narrow shells. I don't remember what they're called, but that's what it also reminds me of. Oh, no worries, Kristen. Sorry about that. All right, so I think we're close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the last choice colorway. And we'll call this one teal because we didn't have any of the other ones called that. This starts out at the teal, it has a little bit of that orangey yellow. We have clear with, they're like elongated dots. They're not a spiral. And then it goes down to that orangey yellow tip. And oh yeah, I mean they just have a pretty sound to them. I just wouldn't want them, out in a storm or a big wind or anything like that. So, oh yeah, the cats would probably love those hanging. Oh, Cat in the Hat too. Yeah, they're kind of whimsical, susical-ish. So, just for a quick reminder, I haven't seen anybody in, but I'll just show the colors one more time, and I'm going to show one of each. So this was the clear with the dots. This was the cobalt spiral. This was the orange spiral. Kind of looks like DNA. This was the mushroom because we have the white dot on the red. The clear is really hard to show. There we go. This was the blue, clear to teal to blue, the red at the bottom. And this was the teal. This one kind of has, it's not as smooth, like they kind of indented. Like the other ones feel more round. This one feels like it has a little bit of a flat side. There's the top of that. So, okay. Did she goad you into it, Miss Patsy? All right. So I was trying to make it as easy as possible for my help. So Miss Patsy is in. Anybody else wants to be in on these? I wish that they had more of these because I absolutely love them. They actually would look really good on a coastal tree too because they're very they have a lot of watercolors to them. Well, that doesn't even sound right, me saying it, but all the colors of the stuff that we saw on the coast, all the houses in the aquas and purples and blues and corals and yellows. That's kind of what these remind me of. All right, Miss Patsy, we're counting you down. I'm gonna put glass icicle ornaments. And I'm gonna sit here and have a sip for the lag. And you can tell us what you would like because I'm gonna have to switch boxes too. So those are sold. These are, I'll do a little housekeeping while we're waiting. That's there. This is gonna come over here. Got that. Yes, I saw that. Thank you, Kathleen. I'm like, I seeing message notifications coming through, and I'm like, I'm over here live, silly. Can't go looking at your messages till I'm done. Miss Patsy, what are you thinking? Anything you'd like to see again? And then I will start. Oh, let's go here. 2 blue stripes. 2 blue stripes. The cobalt ones. You got it. 2. All right. Let me know if that's the only one, only colorway you want to claim to make sure we don't pass it up. This packing is noisy. Hold them up again. You got it. I have this combination, clear with dots is what we were calling that. Clear with spirals. The mushroom. ABC. There we go. Blue. And teal. Sorry, that was too close. I'm gonna have to start getting some stickers or something to for my choices. When we do choices, when we used to do choices on throw that on the floor on Facebook Live, we would put like blocks or numbers next to them. The first 2 of the first, that would be this one with the dots. And I'm assuming Kathy was just trying to give us a suggestion for a way to differentiate the groups. But I kind of feel like if we have a keyword, sometimes that helps. All right. Thank you, Miss Patsy. If anyone else is interested in a choice, I don't want it to be a total free for all, but if you want to put in another choice, I have 4 colorways left available. I'm going to put this over here so I don't knock it off. Ooh, that's such a nice mess. Messy mess. Off the counter. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. All right. Nancy, let's see. She wants blue, clear dot. So Miss Nancy, you are over here. You're going to take the two of the spiral orange. That's 2 times. Got it, Nancy. Got it. I'm just wrapping them up as we go so I can make sure that I won't show anything as a duplicate later. Got it. Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Kristen. Sorry, I didn't know how else to even do that. Okay, I'm not quite sure what these little guys were meant to be. These will be do a $2 start, and I have 2 of them available. It did. Well as could be expected. They're little shells that are ceramic. I'm guessing they might have been I got these at replacements. I'm wondering if they might have been a little salt or a little toothpick, but I have 2 of them available, $2 choice. They are white on white ceramic or porcelain. There's the bottom that is unglazed, and you can see the shiny glaze. And cute little kind of a nautil. No, it's not nautilus, but it's kind of like a snail spiral shell. About 1.5 by 1 by 1. I see Miss Deborah in. They both are the same direction. Just cute little minis. Oh. Well, that's kind of what I was wondering. They might have been a salt dip. They could have been a like a little nut cup or a little favor, little mint thing for at a place setting. I don't know. But they were really cute. And I couldn't leave them there. So Miss Deborah is in it on the little shells. I'm just going to call them cups. And we're claiming them for Deborah. Do you want 1 or 2? I'm going to put them right back in their little bags. Ooh. So they don't roll anywhere. And thank you so much. You got it. Yeah, they didn't know what they were either. No description on there at all. All right. I did have some other things that I do mean to bring to YouTube that I got at replacements. The problem was that they are in a box so far in that I couldn't get out what I wanted without too hot, too humid, too hard to get to. It'll have to come to another live. So next up, this one. Let's see. $8 start. I believe this is a Japan era little figurine. Well, what does it say on the bone? Oh, shoot. my back. Okay, try this. Can you hear me? Turn your back. I mean, we're pointed at the ceiling. You see just my nose to my forehead? Yeah. Okay. Holy cow. I had my phone plugged in. Get my setup up there. And woo, that didn't help either. And it totally died. I have no battery on it. That's really strange. So, how's this for the rest of the thing? Are we all okay right here? I had to remember my login really fast too. So, sorry about that. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know. Is it a better? As long as there's nothing, we're good. Okay. Carry on. Whoa, I gotta find the camera. This is a little Japan figurine. That's what I was. Oh, where is the camera? Right. You're in it. There. Okay. Well, that would be the problem. So it's marked Japan. This was, I think I was saying an $8 start. A little seductive. I don't know. We got a little angel and a little sideways pose. And we have big ears. I don't know if, oh, it's backwards. Or maybe it's not backwards, and that's my problem. But it's in white porcelain. They got the flower at the neck. We have a little gold accent, some airbrush pink and on the cheeks. But just a little bitty guy. I would say almost 3 inches. I am so used to the reverse camera that this is going to be something to get used to. About 2 inches tall, maybe about an inch deep. But cute little guy. Now, what I did notice, but I think it's under the glaze, right up here. This ear, it's like it's not as tall as this ear, but it's glazed and it's shiny and it's not sharp. So whatever happened to it happened before it was glazed. So, okay, I'm gonna do this. There, phew, I can see now. Cute little guy. Oh, we got Kristen in. You got it, Kristen. And count it, claim it for yourself. I'm gonna kitty figure halo. Perfect. You go over here. Good news is, oh, we're halfway done. That's the good news. Who would have thunk that we would be doing this direction? Now I could change I can't. This is the only angle that my tablet will sit at without me holding it. So I guess this is the angle that y'all get from me. How about a bluebird of happiness? I found a couple of these. I think I have one more somewhere stashed in a box. This guy is going to be, I don't know if we're tired of these yet or not. I'm going to pass on my deal to you all. This will be an $8 start. This is kind of that average size, the standard one, about 3 inches tall, about 4 inches long. It does have the, where are we at? Studio, oh, darn, camera. So Ozark Studio Incorporated art glass, and then there's the signature right on the edge. I didn't know if the blue birds were still in it, but at the price this guy was, I needed to bring it to you. Bob, somebody, Boaz? Oh, this is, boy, teaching me new tricks, and it is not cooperating. The signature is right there above the sticker. And he even has his beak. All right. What is this one? Thank you for hanging with me. I appreciate that. Through our technical difficulties this evening. Let's see, we have 72% battery on this one, so we should be in better shape altogether. Oh, this is so cute. That one goes like that. Let's see. I have a planter. Normally, he would probably end up in my well, I don't know. He's not quite a gnome, but he does have a little style hat on, but he's riding a swan, so he's kind of like one of those forest critters. Pink planter. This will be a $12 start. We have details on both sides. Look at his little boots. His coat. We have the little swan on this side. And the no glaze on the bottom. And it doesn't have the lines, so again, I don't know the maker, but this is hard. New is hard. And there's the inside. So it's nice. It's pretty clean in there. Probably a little just dusty. But bright pink, that'd be great for a mid-mod. You know those bathrooms that are in the pink and white and black tiles? This would be really cute in a bathroom decor. All right. That. Let's go there. Let's just have a moment. I have a toothpick. Do $6 start. I want to be over there so bad. Clear, iridized, with a diamond, kind of a crisscrossing or a zigzagging chevron. It has a scalloped edge at the top. I wouldn't say it's, well, it's not opalescent, so I think it's just the the iridized that we're seeing along the edge. And here is the base. There's no maker mark on it. I'll tell you what, guys. I have been doing reverse flipped StreamYard for over 5 years. And this is something else. No wonder Steven flips his camera back over when he can and just does it the way he's used to it. So. Toothpicks are getting really hard to find, in my opinion. Like I've said before, everything that I'm seeing there, anywhere from $10 to $35 or more a piece. And that's why if I can find something that is a good price to bring, especially to YouTube, I'm doing it. Okay, I'll go into this last box when it's the heavy one. Everybody move over. Move out of the way. Okay. Who knows what's in here, honestly. This one I have to repair, so we can't show that yet. Because it is, well, actually it doesn't need to repair. Well, maybe it does. We'll keep that for the repair department. I have these. I have some ornaments. I'm gonna look at what my choices are, and then I'll tell you what I have available. They're called Winter Serenity Winter Garden Feathered Friends from 2000 and something. From 2000, Bradford Exchange. So we have the gold cord. Oh yeah, you can't see it yet. Let me hold it high enough for you. I apologize. So this portion of the bird, which is flat, is like a porcelain, and then it's sitting on a 3D little branch with berries. These will be a $4 start. I have this one, and that's 25 years old already. Oh, see, and then it's backwards for you guys, isn't it? The words are backwards now. That's the trick. So we have this one that's kind of in the yellows. One available. Now I have one available. It was the right way for you? It looked backwards to me. Okay. This is kind of a blue jay style. I have one of this one. Again, the porcelain. I can't get it to focus either. And maybe it's because it's the gold on the porcelain. And this one is the branch with the berries. So I have one of this one. Let's find a safe place for these birds. They don't fall off. And then I have two of them. Well, this is the same guy. Got the tail in the front in the blue. Oh, well, this one does not have the little cord on the back for hanging, but we could add something to it if we needed to. Looks like it just popped off. They're very detailed. It's kind of like they printed it, like they would print something like this on a plate, and then they've just done the whole silhouette, and they've got a little loop here on this one specifically for the branches to go through. I would say it's about 4 by 4, give or take. No, I wish. I took every one that wasn't broken that I could find. So I have two of that one. So it's kind of, it's a little bit, same bird, different position on this one. Tail in the front. Well, it's a blue colored bird. Close enough for government work tonight. Mom's critiquing over here. Okay. It is practice. Now the box is pushing me out of the frame. Okay. This one, what is this one? This would be a $7 start. No, I thought this was oh, for crying out loud. I thought it was a toothpick. But inside, it goes like it's convex versus concave. On the inside, oh Lord have mercy! You're never going to see anything again. It could be, but it's only about this deep, and then the inside goes higher on the middle. This is black glass. I should have two of these. I'm trying to show the pattern, and I think it's just some sort of floral. It is really glossy, so it is not liking it. And that is the foot. At first I was like, is it go this way? No, I think it goes this way. All right. amateur hour around here tonight. Oh, yes, I think I said 7. I believe those are, yeah, 7. Sorry, Romola. Did I lose Kristen now? That would be fun. All right, this is 7. And I think I have 2, so let me make sure that is part of this, that is part of that. Some of this isn't coming out. Okay, Mr. Mola, there we go. Yes, I have 2. The amazing part is that they were in the same box. No worries, Kristen. I'm missing the camera constantly. You got this. Oh, this one has a little bit less glass. Oh my goodness. It's still got a nice edge to it, but it's not as uniform as that one. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, Kathleen. You'll take 2 birds. I will double check on that. It must have, I didn't see, Kathleen. Put in which 2 you want. And Romola and M, did you get, we answered your question as well. Thank you. Sorry. For crying out loud. Guess what? The back button is right in that corner right next to where I was writing. It's gonna go spectacular this evening. All right, we're at 7. This is the black floral toothpick. Times 2. You got it, Romola. Thank you. And then Kathleen, I'll double check with you on the birds. 2 birds. Kathleen. Okay, this one has lots of pieces. The question would be if I can find all the pieces. I'm almost there. Something else. That is not it. Oh, there's one. Oh, we got all the pieces. There we go. Hi, Becky. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to round 2 of me trying to use the backwards camera. That could be, Romola. Definitely could be. I didn't even question it. I thought it was a great price. Brought it, snagged it super fast. So this is going to be a $8 start. We have some issues though that I'm gonna disclose as we go. This is the children's style pitcher with tumblers. Now, previously I showed you just the tumblers, but this one has the pitcher with it, but we have a chip right here. I mean, it's a significant little chip. However, these sets were, $34, $30, $35 originally. However, here's the other kicker to this one. Let me find it. Here we go. made in Taiwan. So what happened was that Mosser originally made the miniatures for the depression glass patterns, and then companies started imitating them in Mexico and in Taiwan. And you can tell a little bit by the feel of the glass. It's a little more oily, probably from whatever they use to release it from the mold. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. And then there's things like right here. Where's the camera? There is, you can see that line. That's within the glass. So there's a lot more imperfections. There's another line. Where is it? It's just within the glass. Sometimes there's a lot more bubbles in the glass. That's a little more typical of the Mexico produced ones. But there's just these little hairlines. Oh, I can't see it. I got it in the camera. In the glass. So mostly it's the like the glass folding, wrinkling, if you will, as it's put in the mold. So you can also see here where there's a little bit of extra glass right where that handle is. So they didn't take the time to finish them as nicely. And this would have been the ballerina or the cameo pattern, but she's missing. You can see the little emblem that she would be in, but the dancer that's normally in there, that detail is just not there on this one. But it's a cute little set. And you can't see, that's the other thing. There's, you can't even see the pattern on these tumblers. It's there, but it's very faint. And see kind of warbly it is. There's a little bit there. And I bring it to your attention because you can really tell the difference in the glass sets as to who made what. And you can tell also like this with the extra glass along that top edge. So it's a cute little set, but full disclosure on all the things, especially the made in Taiwan. And some people will just take those stickers off and pass them off as the old stuff. But not here. Here to educate and let you know what's going on. But also, they're vintage within themselves. These came out in, Mosser was making that stuff for, what, yeah, mid-'80s. So then as soon as they saw how popular it was, they started, copying. I'm trying to think of what we might be close to the end. Because that is part of the set that is not coming out. That is part of that set. Let's see what this little one is. Did I say I have to be sorry, all of my things. Oh, no, that's a cute. I think I have two of these. I do. I have a choice. These look. These are going to get Okay. We're going to do these last 3 toothpicks and we're going to call it a night. I know. So, okay, quick, before it kicks us out a third time. We're not even going to give it a chance. This is a little saddle toothpick. I have the iridized over green. $12 start. So sorry, guys. We're gonna cut our losses because I'm at the end of the box. These are the last 3 anyway. This one is a green kind of slag. It's kind of like a saddle sitting on a barrel, and then it's open at the top for a toothpick holder. And there's the bottom. Okay, quick, while we're still here. This is the last toothpick I have, and this one will be a $8 start. It is, again, well, this is a black amethyst glass, and it looks like a shell. Kind of on a pedestal. Here we go. Here's the base. And I'm going to have to see if I can get the edge of this so you can see the purple or not. I don't think I can catch it. There's the inside. But I think the way my light is here, I'm not going to be able to catch. I can just barely see right on the edge. That's where it's thinner, the black amethyst. And that's that traditional colorway. Because it's so thick, then it looks black. So, and this will be our grand finale for the evening. So, that's the toothpicks. I have saved a little bit. I have some Christmassy items that I've saved. Romola is in on that one. Oh, you saw the purple? Wonderful. I'm glad. If there's anything that I passed that you're interested in, throw it in a comment. I just threw Becky in there quick because I wasn't going to type out vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com when I was trying to get back in. So you guys will see that in the video if you need to contact me, or you can message me on Instagram as well under the same name. And we're going to do the shell toothpick at 8 for Romola. And next week, let's see. I'll be on next week. Do I remember if it's no? It won't be the fourth one. So Stephen will be here on the 4th Tuesday with me, and so it'll be. I'll pull out some more of the finds as we have unloaded and everything from once we get unpacked at home. So. Thank you, Kristen, for all the craziness. Thank you all for hanging with me through. Thanks for watching the ceiling. And I think we're going to call it a night, just so we don't get kicked out again. So I think that'll be all the stuff and the things tonight. So if you have questions, throw them in the comments. I appreciate y'all hanging with me so much. Sorry about all the silliness tonight, but we'll see you at home. Bye, guys. I have to figure out how to turn this one off.
Kathleen